All right, it's been an amazing journey all through this year. It's been a life-changing experience, this technology. What I'm about to present to you tonight is something that has given some people in Africa $800,000 in 2 years. There are those that have made $700,000 in 2 years. There are others that have made $300,000 in 2 years, and some have made 100,000, some 60,000, some 50,000. So imagine you yourself having made $300,000. So let's just imagine that we're talking about $300,000 here, and you made that in 2 years. Imagine the current exchange rate. Okay. If this is the current exchange rate, imagine having over 300 million of your local currency at your beck and call. That is the power of the opportunity that we're about to discuss here tonight. And I can see the chart from iPhone. iPhone is saying that the last trading experience he had or she had was not too good because I really didn't understand the analytical aspects exactly. So most people tend to look at things with a lot of complexity. You don't need to understand the analytical aspect tonight. And that is why many people don't succeed in trading, because they just don't have the patience to learn. So on this team, we're going to show you how to navigate this system. And there's a lot that you can learn, okay? I mean, this is the price movement of BTC. And I can tell you that this is a lot of money right here on the screen. As one of the things we teach people on this team is, once you see the color of the Bitcoin movement, always trade in that same direction. Once you see the color of your Bitcoin movement, always trade in that direction. And tonight, we will show you the sniper method that we use and how we've been able to change lives with the sniper method. And I'll show you the model that can take you away from poverty and can help you generate 50% of your capital monthly. I mean, like, while trading in control of your assets. So this is what the chart looks like. It looks very confusing for people. And that is why we tell you, you need to have a robot. Because most people cannot navigate this interface. Most people can't navigate this. It looks too confusing for them. Sorry, just a moment. Most people can't navigate this environment, so it looks too complicated for them. How can you thrive in this system? See, there's a lot of money here. The money here is extreme. You just need to take a shovel, pack what you can, and move on. There are so many digital assets that you can pick from. And here, for example, is Acro, one of our powerful assets that can perform miracles. We also have others like ONT. We have others like Neo, performing powerful business money-making opportunities. But don't be intimidated when you look at this screen and it looks pretty much confusing. That's why we are here for you. What you need to just know as we get started is that fiat currency is losing value. You just need to know that fiat currency, even dollar, is losing value every single day. And you need to understand that for you to hedge against inflation that is caused by fiat currency, you need to come on the blockchain. The blockchain is where you have to be on. A lot of people confuse blockchain and Ponzi. So I want you to get this clear. Blockchain is a technology that can be used in medicine, that can be used in so many other areas of life. It can be used in banking. It can be used in agriculture. It can be used in a lot of things. The blockchain is powerful. Now, blockchain that is monetized can be like, digital assets like cryptocurrencies. So we have a blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, the Bitcoin blockchain is monetized. It has its own native coin called BTC, Bitcoin. We also have the Ethereum blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain is monetized, and it has its own currency called ETH, the Ethereum. That is a coin. Now, on Ethereum blockchain, there are many other protocols, many other projects that have their own tokens. So those projects are not coins. They are tokens because they are not the asset of the layer one, like Ethereum, ETH. Okay? So a blockchain is where people come and build their projects. So I can go to Ethereum blockchain now, create my own project, monetize my own project, and call it Looks coin. Okay? So it's not a layer one, it's just it's not a coin, it's just a token. The blockchain that is monetized, that has many assets, is what we call the Internet of Value. There's so much value on the blockchain. If you are here tonight, I'm not here to just tell you to come and do a platform. I want to tell you the blockchain is Internet of Value. There's so much value there. And that value can be monetized. That's why it's also called Internet of Money. There is a kind of money the blockchain will give to you. There's no other business in the world that can give it to you. But here's the thing. What is the connection between the monetized blockchain, the cryptocurrency space, and Ponzi? Now, Ponzi schemes are schemes where they take money from Mr. ABC, all right, use it to pay Paul. They take money again from Mr. EFGH, pay Silas. And, at the end of the day, they keep telling you to bring people in, bring people in. There is really no source of income. And most times, these Ponzi schemes masquerade and tell you that they're actually generating gains. All right, they might tell you, you watch videos to make money. Now, you might think that they are telling you the truth. They might show you some, videos, but at the end of the day, they're just telling lies because they're just taking money from people and paying other people. That is Ponzi. There is no real product that is of value. So when there's no product of value and money is being circulated, if there's no product of value, something that meets people's needs, then that's likely a Ponzi scheme. Now, Ponzi's can be run with local currency. So a Ponzi scheme can be run with the Ghanaian cedi. A Ponzi scheme can be run with the Nigerian naira. The rand can be used, the dirham can be used to run a Ponzi scheme. So, but also Ponzi schemes can be run with cryptocurrencies. And so many of them like cryptocurrencies because it's fast, reliable, and there's anonymity. Okay? So that is why it looks as if, somebody will say, I'm afraid of blockchain. And when you tell the person, why are you afraid of blockchain? They'll say, I did one business. They promised me 1% daily. That thing is just a Ponzi scheme. It's not really blockchain. Do you understand? It's not really blockchain. It's just a Ponzi scheme. All right? So when it comes to blockchain, you can make money even if you don't talk to anybody with your own income generating activities. And I'm going to use the example we're here to talk about. So that's the power of the blockchain, many benefits of the blockchain. I don't want to go into that, but just know money is evolving and we're here. RoyalQ opportunity. I'm going to show you why RoyalQ is not a Ponzi and why you can decide to embrace this technology for the next 20, 30 years. Robots are part of our life. There are robots that can drive cars. There are robots that can do so many things that people can do, right? We all know this. AI is also taking over the world. The document that you would have taken 1 week to generate, I can go to ChatGPT, give it command, tell it what I want, and in seconds, it will generate that document and give to me. And if I tell you to do that job for me, you take 2-3 days, you will charge me for it. But ChatGPT is going to just generate it and deliver. So if you are behind and thinking that robots are not here to stay, you're making a big mistake. Robots can serve as delivery men. Robots are helping police to do their jobs. Robots are helping us to trade. So robots are helping us to trade. This is where we come in, RoyalQ. Now, this is the slide I want you to pay attention to, especially if you're coming to my presentation for the first time. You see all those platforms that tell you that they will pay you 1% a day, 2% a day, 4% a day. They will tell you to send your money from your exchange accounts, from your bank, like Binance. They'll tell you, send your capital to us. And then you send your $1,000 to them. Then they know their targets. Once they hit their target, they'll switch off. Some of them will be showing you trades that are trading futures for you. We're trading futures, blah, 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 but they're not trading anything. They're just giving you an interface to make you think you're trading. Because you send them your money, you can't confirm anything. You can't verify anything. They can even be showing you the price of real market movements, and you'll be thinking, oh, you are trading. You're not trading in anything. But let's tell you about RoyalQ. In RoyalQ, you see your trading capital. You know they leave your hand. Your trading capital remains in your control. It remains in your control, in your exchange account, in your digital asset bank. So if it's Binance, it's going to be there. If it's Bybit, it's going to be there. If it's whatever options, there's a couple of options to trade with. Now, this is your phone. Your phone is your phone. You download Binance there. You set up an account, do your KYC, put some money there. Then you download the RoyalQ app via the link gotten from your sponsor, and you sign up using your phone, and you connect RoyalQ servers to Binance. Now, you don't send your capital to RoyalQ. Your capital remains in Binance. RoyalQ will just be buying and selling with your capital in Binance. Now, in Binance, there's a place you can go to see all your orders, what it bought, what is sold. You'll be seeing it in your Binance account. That is your reports inside your Binance account. So you don't need to even talk to anybody or recruit anybody. You can make 50% in a month using the technology we're about to show you. So you can make 8% to 50%. 8% to 50%. Now, what happens to your phone if your phone falls from the aeroplane and crashes on the floor, or falls from, I'm just using that as an example, or falls into the water and shatters, but your trades are going on, you've set it up. Should you be worried? No. Now, I want to ask old members in the house, what happens if your phone stops working? Meanwhile, you finish setting up your trade. Who can answer that question? What happens? Do you get worried? Press like, do you get worried if your phone goes bad and are you afraid that your trade is going to fail and stuff like that? Okay, so maybe Chris Light might be somewhere he's busy, so we don't really bother ourselves.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
If your phone is lost, you don't have to worry about it. You can always use another phone as long as you have your username and password intact, documented somewhere. You can use it and input in another phone, another computer, and then the system continues. You don't have to worry if your phone is misplaced.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. So that's the whole truth about it. You don't have to get worried. You don't have to worry. See, when your profit target is reached, even though you are not with your phone, maybe you are sleeping, it will take the profit and convert your money to dollars. It will wait for you. And if you're using autopilot trading, you won't even bother. After 1 week or two, you just come back. Okay, I've been offshore. There's been no internet. Let me see my trading results. Your phone is just a television. That's not where the trade is happening. The trade is happening between RoyalQ servers and Binance. All right, so those are just a few things. So without recruiting a soul, you can make so much money trading by yourself. So the income generating activity here is trading. The value is that the bot helps you to trade without looking too much at the charts. Especially if you have enough capital to set autopilot trades, you can be jumping in and out of coins and you are not even going to be bothered. That's what the bot can do for you. So this technology can give you 10% to 50% every month. Yeah, the worst I've seen is 8%. And that was in the month of September. September, let me give you a secret. Every September is like the worst month in the year for crypto. So even if you are trading and making money, once it's September is always extremely rugged. Okay. So in September, people make 8%. But on the average, you're going to be making 10% to 50%. There have been months like in August where people made 60, 70%. All of this is possible with the right settings with this technology. Your money remains safe in your Binance account. Whether the market is going up or down, you're also making money. This is the chart that confuses people. Let me tell you something. Oh, somebody entered the trade here and the trade starts going down. He begins to panic. Hey, I'm finished. What's happening? Then after that, the market comes up. And look at it comes up and he makes so much money. The first thing I'm going to tell you, if you want to trade with RoyalQ, is you need to learn patience. The fact that the market went against you initially, it shouldn't get you worried. Okay? So even if the trade goes against you up to 10%, don't get worried. Up to 20%, don't get worried. It's still going to hit our target depending on the kind of, this is not futures. This is not Forex. Somebody say, oh, people trading futures are making so much money. They're making so much money. Have they told you how much they lose when the market goes against them? If you are trading futures and you are using 5x leverage, if the market goes against you by 20%, that means that's gone against you by 100%. And that means you are likely going to be liquidated. So if you are trading with $5,000, that's how you just wake up. Your $5,000 is gone because the trade went against you by 20%. So I tell people, forget about futures. Focus on spot trading with RoyalQ so that you can remain safe. So how do we trade? We have the hands-free method. This is for the people that have capital and they're so busy they can't, do anything. They can't be checking WhatsApp messages to enter signals. So these guys, they come with $3,000. We can give them an autopilot setting. And this is really powerful. Acro is one of the assets we use, but we also have Arbitrum. We also have a couple of other assets. And there's a hybrid form of hands-free, which means you can just use, I'm going to show you those things, pivot order blocks. You can use pivot order blocks to determine entry and exit of each of these assets if you wish. Don't worry about those things. It's super easy. It means you can enter a trade and trade it for 3 days. You see that it's hitting the order block. You say, okay, let me get out of here. Let me go and look for the next asset that hasn't hit another block. These are simple things we teach you on this team. One thing I'm going to advise you is once you join this business, there are 9 videos or 10 that you must watch. They are short videos, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Watch them all. Take 2-3 days, watch all of them before your first trade. Because once you do that, you are well positioned for success. We also have the method where you can start with $50 and take our signals. That's a hands-on method. Now we have the sniper hands-on method too. I'm going to show you details of that in a moment. All right. And then you have hands-on with your own market analysis. To get started, just $120 for a year. $120 for a year, 1 year license, and then fuel fee. People ask, what is fuel fee? Okay, fuel fee simply means that for every trade that RoyalQ helps you succeed in, out of the percentage, it will take 20%. So if RoyalQ trades and gives you $10, it will take $2. It will take 20% of that profit. To take $2. Now, this $2 is being used and shared to those who mentor you, guide you to trade successfully. So it's not just RoyalQ that takes the whole money. They pay those who helped you set up the bots and helped you get started. But because they helped you get started, as you trade successfully, stipends go up to them. All right. And this is the official website of RoyalQ, https://royalqs.com. All right, so this is an example of August was the bomb. This guy made a lot of money, autopilot settings. He made 15% in 1 week of his capital in 1 week. In 2 weeks, that month people made 60%. All right, that's the power of autopilot trading. So there's a lot of money people are making every day in this technology, and we keep hearing this. I mean, we keep getting this every single time. All right, so a couple of things I want you to know when it comes to this technology. When RoyalQ buys an asset, don't sell it yourself on Binance or your exchange. So make sure if you want to sell it, you sell it from RoyalQ. So if you have some assets you are holding, like for example, you're holding Ethereum and you also are trading Ethereum through RoyalQ, just make sure that the amount of Ethereum that RoyalQ has bought, you don't tamper with it. Even if you want to sell some of your Ethereum, make sure you don't sell and sell into the quantity that RoyalQ is selling. All right. And I want you to know that 10 to 25% dip is normal. Don't I had to put this in my presentation. If a trade goes against you by 10%, it's normal. If it gets you to 20%, it's still okay. 25% is fine. You don't need to get worried because the market can quickly move in 24 hours and recover from that dip. It's only when you're going beyond 30% that, you could begin to get a little worried or concerned. It's important for everybody to know this because that is how we trade. And even in that dip, we have settings that can be making you money. You'll be making money every step of the way. So this is our wealth creation technology where you start with $3,000 and end with $1.5 million in less than 10 years. All right. This is autopilot setting. Let me tell you something. This bot can give you 200% profit every year. And if it's giving you that profit and you're cashing out 100% and leaving 100%, within less than 10 years, your $3,000 you started autopilot with will generate $1.5 million for you, guaranteed. It's not every month that will be a pumping month, all right? There are months that will be flat. There could be 2-3 months that are even flat. Don't worry. Bake was flat for a while, and I hope I can show you the bake screen in a moment. It was flat for a while. Then when Bake woke up, he started vomiting money and people were screaming up to today. So that is how it works. When you're on autopilot trading, sometimes you'll be in an asset that is flat for 1, 2, 3 months. Oh, no problem. Don't worry yourself. Just 2 months of action from that asset can give you 100% gains, 200% gains, just 2-3 months in a year. That is the power of autopilot trading. So my question to you is simple. Would you like to be someone who has $1.5 million as capital, money he can spend as part of his retirement? Just think about it. What will you do if you have $1.5 million? What kind of food will you eat? Will you start going for fruits and veggies alone? What kind of, would you start ordering international, cuisine? What kind of attires would you put on? What kind of house would you live in? Take a moment and imagine what kind of real estate and other investments will you want to give a shot at? What kind of building would you want to construct for yourself? What kind of area would you like to live in? Just imagine what you do with $1.5 million, and that is with a starting capital of $3,000. This is possible. Now, it's going to take patience. It's going to take ups and downs, market slow, market high, good or bad days, but your destination is sure. This autopilot trading for less than 10 years is not for those who like to jump from one thing to another. It's for those who have patience and the willingness to see through. And I encourage you. So if you are, let's say you'll be retiring in the next 10 years, I recommend you just start your autopilot trading with this bot and begin your journey. And by the time you're ready to retire, you'll not be looking at the money that your company is going to pay you. You'll be looking at $1.5 million from the RoyalQ trading over the years. Who doesn't want $1.5 million? Who? I do. So get back to whoever invited you. Get their referral link, sign up, get started. $120 to get started, and let's run with it. All right. Now, a lot of people like to keep good things to themselves. They say, I don't want to talk to anybody. But there is so much suffering. There's so much hunger, especially in Africa. People are without hope. People are thinking of how can they survive. You have to show people the way. And you have to show people real blockchain solution, not Ponzi, real blockchain solution. A solution where they can trade by themselves and be generating income. Now, when you decide to do that, you can make so much money. You can make so much money. I'm telling you that. Everybody you bring into the business, RoyalQ will pay you 30%. Every single person. Then if you become a middle program, which is a V2, anybody you bring in, you're making $40. Now, your first responsibility, and I want everybody on this team to build a team. Tell yourself you must get 20 people into this business. Tell yourself you must save 20 people from poverty. You must look for the right 20 people. that you will bring into RoyalQ. You cannot, it's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. You can just be trading and making your money. Yeah. But there's so many people that are looking for what is real. And what they are going into, they'll tell you, oh, I did crypto. I did crypto. I lost my money. They think they did crypto. They didn't do crypto. They did a Ponzi scheme. They keep confusing cryptocurrency and Ponzi because most Ponzi schemes will like to use cryptocurrencies for payment system. So bring them to real blockchain trading. Get your 20. Go get your 20. Get your 20 and let those 20 work with you and thank you later. Because on this team, we're going to show them how to make massive income. So if you have your 20 become what we call a V2, I tell people who want to have 20 that just tell yourself you talk to 200 persons and invite them to the presentations. Now, out of the 200, 180 might not do this with you, but 10% will. It's a standard. And if you do my trainings, there are three trainings on the internet, on YouTube. I have three trainings that can guide you on how to talk to people, how to follow up, and how to overcome objections. If you do those trainings, out of the 200 you speak to, I tell you within a year, 40 to 50 will join you if you go, steady with RoyalQ. All right. So, I mean, as you grow, you can now become what we call a V3, an advanced broker. So I've started a mentorship program where I've identified a couple of people who say they want to be V2, and I'm working closely with them. And we're going to go aggressive 2024. I'm going to make sure they become V2s, and we'll make anybody in their team to become V2. And the more V2s they have, once you have 3 V2s and you have a sizable 100 team members, you become a V3. And when you become a V3, oh my God, a team of 100. Once the bull run starts after April, you can be making $100 every single day from the trading of you and your team. And this is the beginning of life-changing transformation. So please go get your 20 and let's help those 20, those of them who wish to go get their 20. All right, so that's it. I don't want to go too deep into the VIP program and the team building activities. Just know that it's indeed a mouth-watering, money-making opportunity. Now, I want to take you into an aspect of this opportunity that I think we need to focus on. All right, just to show you what our autopilot settings look like. We tell you that if you want to trade autopilot, we have different settings. Okay, if you want to trade autopilot, this is the setting 2 that we encourage. Don't worry if this confuses you. We're going to guide you to set it up. All right, this is the settings 3, which we also encourage, okay, for autopilot trading. And depending on your capital, we can give you better settings to meet your needs. All right. All right. So I want to just go straight to the wealth distribution formula of RoyalQ. You see, I'm a V5. So anybody in my team that activates someone, maybe a V1 activates someone. Now, the V1 is going to get $30, right? Now, because I built a team over the last 2 years plus, I will get $5. Now, I don't know who is coming in. I don't even know what is happening, but I just wake up, I'll have $5. Okay. The V1 who signed up the person will get $30. The V2 that brought this V1 into business will get $10. The V3 that brought this V2, that brought this V1 will also get $10. The V4 will get $10. Now, what do you think is going to happen when there's only a V1, V2, and V3, and there's no V4? So the V5 will get the money meant for the V4. So that means the V5 will get $15. So this happens at times. I will sit, like today, this evening, I just saw $15. I knew somebody had signed up somewhere where there was no V4. Now, what if there's only a V1 and V2? That means the V5 will get the money for the V3, V4, and V5. And that's $25. And if the V5 goes ahead and signs up somebody by himself, like I do most times, that means the V5 is going to get $65. So it's a wealth distribution formula. That $120 you're paying, it's not going to RoyalQ 100%. RoyalQ is paying out $70 and as you know, compensation plan. And they are just taking $50 for their own operations. So they're paying out more than they are taking. Is this a Ponzi scheme? No. RoyalQ could go to CNN to advertise, and CNN might say, we're not going to advertise you. RoyalQ might want to go to Al Jazeera to promote, and they said, no, we don't want to talk about you. They're using word of mouth marketing. So they have put in, you know, a mechanism where you get paid for telling people about RoyalQ. So there's a business element of RoyalQ, and in 2024, we're activating that business. This is the business element that gave me over $60,000 in 2.5 years. That's giving people $700,000, $800,000 in 2.5 years. So 2024, we're going all out to really promote this system so that we can create more dollars. And by the way, remember, as we teach those people how to trade as they trade, the gas fee that is taken is also being given us as part of the compensation plan. So let's build an empire here to change our story. People have bought houses with RoyalQ business. People have changed cars with RoyalQ business. Just get ready. All right, so we have different type of signals on this team. We don't have to understand how to read charts. Sorry, you don't have to look at the chart. You don't have to be able to know anything about candlesticks. Just be attentive on your WhatsApp. So we have a WhatsApp group, and we ask you to pin our WhatsApp group to the top of your WhatsApp page so that it will be always there as the first thing you see when you open your WhatsApp. And make sure you don't keep that group silent. The announcement channel should always be, you know, open, and so that it will give you an alert anytime there's a message there. We don't paste messages in that announcement group. We only paste mostly signals or critical announcement that can help you. So we have team energy signals that are not sniper. So when we say not sniper, it means that it might not drop within a day. It could take 3 days to 1 week to drop, right? And you can make anywhere from 4% to 10%. All right. So that is one type. The settings for this is different. We have the settings, we can guide you. In fact, anybody bringing you into the business, will show you how to save these settings on your phone in my strategy section. The second signal we give you is team energy signals. This time, sniper signals. These sniper signals, we have given 3 or 4 today, and all of them sold out and delivered 1.5 to 2%. Right? So we tell you the team energy sniper signals can change your life. We also have the Apex Jumbo Sniper. The settings for Apex Jumbo and team energy signals is the same, right? And then we have the Apex Jumbo one-shot trading. And we have the RoyalQ Team Motion International signals, right? So this, we have enough signals. In fact, your money cannot, you will have so many signals, you can't even trade all of them. So the kind of money you make on this team is massive. Imagine when you are still trading this one drops, you trade this one drops, this one drops, this one drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apart from your own manual, you know, analysis you want to do. So that's why I will tell you on this team, you don't even need to read the chart again. I saw the post from someone that, oh, I couldn't read the chart, so it was a challenge. We've solved that problem. We have become signal developers. So once you see the price of the signal, just go and check the current price of the market of the assets. If the price has gone too far, then you know that you are late. You can wait for it to come back before you jump in. All right, that's all you need to do. You don't need to, and you can do that all from the RoyalQ app. So let's look at some real examples. All right, energy team sniper. Who has traded sniper today? This is something we want to keep trading every single day. We've delivered about 12 sniper trades the last few days, and they all are accurate, selling off within 24 hours. This one was given this morning, and before we could blink, it has sold. And the profit target was 1.5% to 2%. Okay, and we gave you the price. So always look at the price. So if we give you the price 120.13 and you come in and you see 125.1, just know the market has left you. Don't go in. Okay. But if you come in and we say 120.13 and the market is 121 points or 122, you can just quickly go in and take 1.5%. You forget about 2%. All right. All the settings are easy and they're on the board. Okay. So that is the sniper method. This method worked so super fast and it was amazing. So on the right here is the margin call drop and the multiple buying ratio. Don't worry if you don't understand this thing. We have a video that explains all of this for you. Now for sniper settings, I tell you, you can just put 1%, 1%, 1%, 3% drop, tolerate 3% dip. But most times, because people want to be protected in case the market goes against them, they can tolerate 5% dip. You don't need to tolerate more than 5% for sniper signals, because most times we time the entry so well that they just go straight up. In fact, what some people do is they just take the entire capital that's earmarked for that sniper trade, just throw it. So if people have earmarked 500, they just throw it in. If it goes against them 10%, they don't worry. They know it's still going to go up and money in the bank. All right. So you can use these settings. Just 1%, 1%, and 1% for sniper, whether Team Energy Sniper or Apex Jumbo. Just tolerate 3% dip or maximum 4 or 5. Don't do more than 5. Unless you see there's a possibility of market crash or something. Yeah. All right. So this 248 means 14 plus the initial buying amount, which is 15 times. So don't worry about all these details. We have videos to explain that. So remember, if your first buying amount in your normal setting is $20, when you trigger the trade, go and use manual replenishment to bring the trade up to a reasonable capital. So let's say you have $1,000 that I want to use to trade sniper, and this setting can consume $500. You go and add another 300. After it has triggered the first buying amount, which may be 40 or 50, you do manual replenishment and bring that first capital, increase your amount in the trade to $300. Depending on your capital that you spare capital. What that means is if the market does not dip enough to buy all of this, the $300 is enough to give you some good profit. So look at your capital. You have to do some capital management. Just look at it, decide, okay, I have $500 and my setting is first buying amount of 20. So my trade will be like 350, 400. Okay, so if I buy it, I will just top it up to 200. So you might decide that, okay, once the trade activates, you just do manual replenishment and bring it to $200. Then if the market goes against you briefly, it can always activate this margin calls. Don't worry if this looks confusing. It's actually easier than this. Your sponsor will guide you. We just want you to remember for this meeting that we have the Energy Team Sniper method, which I deliver. I generate it. And I am also teaching my team to do the same. All right. Then we have the Energy Team not sniper trades, non-sniper trades. So these are trades that can take 3 days to, I've seen some take 7 days. All right. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. And some of these signals will fire. Look at, I gave one signal 3 days ago for WLD, which is I think that's an AI coin. That coin has just been dancing sideways. It didn't go to profits and for 3 days. Now, I decided to launch another one today, which was Sun. I gave it, and within, I'll show you what Sun did. Sun went and fired like crazy beyond the 2% target that we set. All right. So remember to always use manual replenishment also for this one. All right. Because these Energy Team signals, even though it's not sniping, most times they don't dip. They will hardly dip more than 10%. Generally. Okay. But remember, don't worry yourself if anything dips. Then you have the one shot with the rollover by Apex Jumbo. That's Apex Jumbo signals. This is how the signals come. All right. So you need to know how to recognize them. When you see Apex Jumbo in the signal, then you know the sniper, then you know it's a signal. All right. So you can also tolerate 5% dip tolerance maximum, and always observe the price. Buy at current price. The price is always given. All right. So even if you were busy in a meeting and you come out, some people will ask the question, can I still go in? You don't need to ask the question. Go to your RoyalQ app, open the assets, see the price. Stop asking if you can still go in. Go check yourself. The price, if the price given is 44.82, then you just need to open your app. It's easy. It's on the app. You don't have to go to your Binance and check. If the price is 45, you can still go in. I mean, if the price is it depends on the take profit. So if the sell price is 45.57, for example, and you come in and it's still 44.9, you can still go in. But when you come in and you see that it's 46, you just stay away. Okay? Because look at the sell price is 45, But if you come in and it's 43, jump in. Yeah. Because the signal is valid and it hasn't hit its take profit position. Then you have the RoyalQ Motion International. They have method 1, 2, or 3, or what they call magic 1, 2, and 3. I don't believe in magic. I believe in methods. All right. So you will see the price. Always observe the price. Now, for the RoyalQ Motion International signals, the signals generally are meant to dip and make you money in the dip, so that you can make money in the dip. So there's a setting for this in an Excel sheet. All right. So these are just to show you that we have different signals, more than enough signals for you to make money every single day. These are some trade results. Okay. I mean, people are making money. I just decided to bring some here and position it. Look at the trading with $250 and how much was made here. Okay. This thing has covered. I didn't capture this properly. All right, but this is a successful trade that triggered. Now, I want everybody on this team to earmark some funds for Sniper. Don't put a couple of rules. Don't put all your money in one single trade. Don't put all your capital in one single trade. Don't put it in one type of trade like Sniper. No. If you have $5,000, you can dedicate $1,000 to Team Energy Sniper. Then you keep another $1,000 for Apex Jumbo Sniper. Then you put, $2,000 for RoyalQ Motion International. Then you have another $1,000 in case of any other signal that comes in you want to try. Okay? That way, if an asset delays in delivering results, you're not going to be panicking and worrying and getting emotionally worked up. This is very important for you to note. So let's just say you have, $5,000 and you are max $1,000 for Sniper trading and you're making 1.5 per trade. All right. So your first trade, you made 1.5 of $1,000, which is $15. The same thing in trade 2, trade 3, the same thing. After 10 trades, your capital is now 1,000 plus 150. Okay. Now, 1.5% of 150. I'm just trying to show you in a month what sniping daily can do for you. All right. Now, if you have 1,150 after 10 trades, which means maybe 10 days or thereabout, 1.5% of 1,150 is 17.5. So if you trade another 10 trades, that's going to give you 1,320 after 20 days of trading. Your $1,000 has become 1,322, right? So let's go for another 10 days of trading. So 1.5% of 1,322 is now 19. And you trade another 10 days with that. And what do you get? After those 30 days, you now have 1,520. Okay. So you started with $1,000, and after 30 days of trading, you have 1,520 with sniping, 1.5%. So remember, you don't put all your money in sniping. All right. If you have only $500, you can put $150 into sniper trades. Yeah. And this calculation is based on the fact that you throw in the entire money from the first margin call and tolerate whatever dip it wants to give to you until it delivers. Now, most times it deliver within 24 hours. All right. So that is for 1 month. Now, in the second month, you can imagine the second month you'd have gotten 100% of your capital back. You can do 50% monthly. So if you're on the energy team, just know that you need to pay attention and be alert. Sniping requires that you have to be sharp. Okay. You have to be observant of the WhatsApp group. So what I do most times is if I'm working out, if I'm seeing a possibility of a sniper trade, I would automatically drop a chat in that announcement group and say, stay sharp, sniper trade loaded. Sometimes I even tell you the coin that I'm looking at because I train my team. So my team can go look at the coin and see the way I'm seeing. And I'll say, wait for entry. And just by that statement, if you are a trader and because you've done my training, you can just begin to look at it and say, okay, is this how he's waiting? And then You see the shape of the candles and all that when I say go in. And so at the end of this session, we're going to listen to some people if they are available to talk about the sniper trades and how they've benefited. All right. So really, every member need to earmark some money for sniper trading. If it's $200 you have, get ready for sniping. If it is, but don't be greedy when it comes to sniping. 1.5%, 2% is enough. The market can go and deliver 8%. Don't worry. Just take it and get out and look for the next sniping opportunity. We don't want to be greedy and be caught napping. All right. So I challenge you to think beyond your current environment. Think beyond the poverty around you. You want to change your personal reality, your financial reality. You have to change your personality. I didn't know that I would be delivering signals to people. If you asked me 5 years ago, I didn't know I'll be delivering signals to people. But I have had to become this. I saw that the sniper opportunity used to be very sweet early in the morning. So today I said, okay, I will not sleep. Let me generate one sniping signal. And by 4:30, I hit it. Before I could blink, that sold. We did 3 sniping opportunities today, and they all hit the target. Your personality is how you think, how you act, how you feel. How are you thinking? Oh, I cannot build the business. I can't get 20 people. If you are thinking, you have to change that personality that is telling you you cannot get 20 people to join you in a business that will change your lives. But if you call a birthday celebration, everybody will flock to your house, eat your food, your cake, and clap for you, sing for you, hundreds of people, but you can't get 20 out of them to join you in a life-changing journey. We have to change that. You have to change how you think, how you act, how you feel. If you change how you think, act, and feel, you change your personal reality. To change your reality, you have to become somebody else. If you don't like what you see around you financially, you have to become somebody else. You have to embrace real opportunity and change your lives. All right, so that's it from me, and I want to thank everyone for being here. Let's go look at the charts again. Let's go look at the charts again, and let's see, which chart is it I'm going to look at now? Okay, I'm thinking of just a moment. I'm looking for something very. These other blocks here are so much. Okay, we'll just try and let's try look at some charts. So just a moment. Let's see. Let's go change this to. Yeah, so this was the W. This assets decided to be naughty. Okay. All right. So it's been, we entered the signal and just been, it went to the target, but we set a little higher target then and it came down. So it's still going to go up. All right. So that's the reality of trading. So this signal actually hits 9%, but because we set a little higher from the entry point, it's retraced. But you don't have to worry. You just relax. It's still going to go up and hit the target. That's the nature of trading. And there's sometimes it's going to pump like crazy, boom, 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 boom. And there's a time it's going to be slow. You have to take those two parts of trading. Let's go see what happened to Sun. This session is like a prospects meeting, but I want to show you some reality. So this is a signal we generated somewhere here. We said take 2%. Sun went and did, what did Sun do today? I mean, you can't predict what it will do. That's just the reality. And you cannot, look at this. It did 32%. So if I tell you can make 50%, you can make much more than that if you just keep trading like crazy and if you master the tricks on the system. All right, so let's see. We gave some signals today like Aave. I mean, Aave USDT fired successfully today like crazy. All right, it's fired today like crazy, delivered again and again and again. I mean, it's been an amazing journey. This is how we trade, and we want you to decide to join us. Your daily routine. See, let me tell you this. I can predict your future if I can just watch you for a week and see your daily routine. If I watch you for 1 month, 24 hours, see what you do every single day. I can predict your future. The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine, what you habitually do. The reward of routine is the future. Something you are doing daily is determining a miracle or a tragedy. There's something you're doing every single day, and it's predicting either a miracle ahead or a tragic event. What you do every single day. So we're building a team of people that want to keep making money every single day, that want to keep trading, that want to change their lives. That's what we're doing here, and we want you to be a part of it. At this juncture, I just want to call on a couple of persons. Please, if you want to give some, let me call on Amaka. Amaka is a leader of the team, and she's really passionate about this opportunity. Tell me, describe our signals and your trading and RoyalQ.
I'm here, but my smaller guy is shouting at the background.
No worries.
Good evening, everybody. RoyalQ has been really a life changer. Seriously, we at least we are privileged to enjoy some of the sweet honey coming from the comb of RoyalQ. The signal so far, in fact, we are looking for a way to go and get the money so that we can enjoy this milk the benefit from this signal, because this past few weeks has really been I really have been observing the signal, and then it's telling like pure water. I set some for my downlines, and then boom, before you know it, profit has dropped. So I'm really super excited about this our new system, and I'm happy. Yes, at least there is a joy that you get when you bring in people and you see them making money and they are happy and they are thanking you and saying, yes, thank you for showing me this opportunity. So that's the best business model you can ever get out there. You make money, your own people are making money. So that is just it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amaka. All right,
Yes,
Aroge Sunday, your hand is up. You can share your.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
My
good
name
evening.
is Aroge Sunday, as I've been said. I'm really excited to have our boss, Namdi Andy Lux, training us tonight. And I want to welcome those who are here for the first time. RoyalQ has been a fantastic business to me. I joined RoyalQ in 2021, but I didn't take it serious. My first subscription went down. Then I renew again in February this year, and I started looking at it that in my language they say where you fall down is where you rise. So I said, this thing that I've been leaving behind, let me rise from there. So I gathered some money, I started trading, but all of a sudden Acro held my money for a long time. To cut the long story short, I gathered another money in October and I put it in, and I started attending meetings, learning the ropes, and growing. Despite the fact that I was busy reading some sorts outside the RoyalQ, I couldn't concentrate much. But just this December, I gave it 100% attention. Not even early December, just around on 10th or 12th. And within month of December, I've made more than 850 USDT. And this is possible because of the trainings and the Zoom meetings I attended. I could use signals well, I could do some manipulations, I could set trades and watch out. So, and with the beauty of it now is that we have so many options. I've been using only RQTMI signals. Now we have Sniper. What I would advise those who are trading and those who are coming up is put some amount in Sniper so that you can get quick, as if you are getting daily income. Because RQTMI may take 1 or 2 days or 3 days or 1 week at times. But another thing we do on RoyalQ TMI Signal is we share it with among 3 or 4 coins, depending on your capital. So to those who are joining here for the first time, especially for my team, I want you to know that you are making one of the best decisions of your life as you join this RoyalQ. You are having opportunity to change your generation. Then finally, I want to say that the affiliate aspect of RoyalQ. In fact, I didn't do any affiliate ever since. I just focus on trading. But when I saw results of those who are doing affiliate, I said, wow, this is money being left on the table. So you are welcome. Thank you very much, Coach Namdi, for your time and all the resources you have been sharing. You are really a coach and a leader. Thank you very much.
All right, so thank you very much, Aroge Sunday, for that testimony. All right, we really appreciate that. It's a life-changing opportunity. I'm going to call on Solomon Lee. His hand is not up, but I need him to. This is the guy that with $100 made 40% in 1 month. He made so much money that Binance decided to investigate him. All right, Solomon Lee, you can unmute yourself. Tell us how your trading has been. You know, Binance had to say, who is this guy? Who is this robot trading with a robot? Who is this multi-talented robotic handler?
Good evening, everyone. I cited everyone in the house. So well done, sir. And well done, audience. I'm very glad to be here today. It's the working of our bosses, not me. It's the working of Mr. Nandi G. Abi. It's the working of him. It's the one that shows us the way. Not that we just stand in a day and start working. They just burn out this in a day and we start working. Without him, because he really tried for us. Really tried for us. My upline is not here. Mrs. Amakara, Mrs. Amaka even know. My upline left me since 2027. Me too. I just left since then. So, when I left, I did not absent from the group. I'm just watching all the time. Watch for since 2021. Watch till this July 2023 before announcing. Let me give this man a trial, some trials. So that is when I now, okay. So that is it. It's the working of this, our master, not me. That is it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solomon Lee. That is the guy that Binance had to unbind his bot. The guy was paying with $100. What? Binance said, no, they spoke in Chinese. They said, what inside the robot? No, unbind that robot. We have to investigate this guy. They unbound the robot. The guy bound the thing again. Heck, said making money again. They said there's a robot inside this robot. They unbound it. The guy had to buy the guy. They say, okay, maybe it's a real person. Let's let him trade. So I can tell you it's amazing. All right, so let's call on Madam Happiness. Madam Happiness made her first $1,000 from the entire business affiliate system recently. And so, Madam Happiness, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. So thank you so much, Mr. Nnamdi. So I want to give my testimony on the Snapper. I had some downline that have enough capital, but they are not really good in trading. They are still learning. They are new. So some acro held their money. So towards that time, the acro made a move. So some of their money drops came out. And because they don't know how to trade, they decide to go into autopilot too. But they were not making money until when we started this sniper. So I said, okay, let me put them through to that one. Even one of them that I know that had money said they cannot add any other money until he see evidence or results. So we started the sniper, and it's so easy for them to learn the setting and everything. One of them, if I show you what he's making, you will not believe it. Even he came to my house 2 days ago. I said, this January, I'm going to add enough money. This thing is really, in a day, he makes 200 to 300, 150 daily. Say he doesn't see that in his shop. Cannot see this kind of thing. But this is someone that wanted to quit because he wasn't seeing much money. So this snipper, one, you don't stay too long in the market. And if you have enough capital, you can use $2,000 and snip. 1.5% or 2% of $2,000 is something big. If you do it like 3, 4, 5 times in a day or 10 times, you've made huge amount of money. And today, in fact, all of them, I wish they can come. None of them, they've no master, as in it's not part of them to come to Zoom. They prefer to watch recorded one. So they are so happy. And when your team are happy, you will enjoy the business. So that is where my testimony is. And on team building, I want to encourage all of us, our newcomers, the prospects. I don't have money is not a barrier. If you don't have money, you can go through team building, because that's how I started. I did RoyalQ. I started RoyalQ in 2021. So because of the dip and everything, we left the market. This year, I never had anything. Mr. Nadi knows, I don't have anything. I just managed to get $72. But through team building, I was able to start my trade, and I made huge amount of money August trading. And today I have enough capital to trade my trade. So that I don't have money. If you're determined that you want to succeed in this RoyalQ, just go in the two sides. Be trading with your little capital and go all out to talk to people. Many people need this business. Many people have money they want to invest, but they are looking for a legit business. Many people are tired of Posy, but they've not seen the real business, the legit business to put their money. So when we go out this 2024, I'm ready for RoyalQ. I don't know of you. But when we go out, you talk to them, you show them why they should do RoyalQ by telling them their money is in their hand. People want to know that the security on their money, that their money is in their hands, they're not giving it to any platform. That thing alone makes people want to listen to you, to know more about RoyalQ. So you can make this money, you can build this capital if you want to, if you're determined to fight poverty. Poverty does not die by fire, it dies by action. Thank you so much, sir, for the hello.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ma, for that wonderful testimonial. I know how your tenacity, when you see a woman determined to do something, if she's a Marine, or a military person, you have to be afraid of that person. So when you see women that are into trading and they want to succeed in trading, you have to be very careful, because they will trade and get results. All right. So honestly, I want to thank you, Madam Happiness, for your determination. And against all odds, let me add here that her leaders abandoned her. Her leaders went into other things, but she never stopped building her RoyalQ business. I mean, that is one thing I'll give it to you. We're looking for people that, life can throw different things at you. You can do so many things, but you don't have to stop what works. All right. So she has been building, and today RoyalQ is adding value. So I want to challenge everybody who is here. I mean, let's build a business that we're creating a community of traders. I'm actually creating a team that's going to be trading for the next 30 years. We're going to be trading for the next 30 years. We're just making sure everybody understands how to trade and make money with spot. So let's start from there. Let's build a crazy team here. I want to make sure that you can read the charts more than myself. You can do this. You're busy. You don't have any idea what I do. And there are people that think all I do is RoyalQ. All right. I'm extremely busy. I'm somebody that could be in meetings so in so many meetings, and I'll be looking at my charts to see if there is a dip in the coin where we can go in and get some money from sniping. All right. That sometimes we work all through the day, all through the night, but we have to also build our RoyalQ business. I want to challenge those who want to be V2. Let's get to V2 within a month or two. And if you are a V2 and you want to be a V3, look at your various teams, the legs, identify who there would like to build a team, and let's hold a meeting with those people, because I want to create V3s, V4s, brand new V5s, and that is the only way I can get to V6. Now, to become a V2 is easy. By your own energy, you can go get 20 people, you're a V2. But for you to become a V3, you need to show leadership. You need to lead people, you need to help people, because you can't get 100 people yourself. Most likely, you're not going to be able to want to do that, okay? You need to get people to take action. For you to move into V4, you need to be a leader with tenacity, all right? And you must believe in yourself and be calling the V4 in your spirit. For you to get into V5, you need to be creative. So you need to look for what to do in the team to spark the team's activities and to get results. And to get to V6, you just need to keep doing what you're doing. All right, so I made a promise to this team earlier, and I'm just going to repeat it here. We're going to go on break. We're going to go on break for a while, okay? I'm trying to call up my calendar here. We're going to go on break for a while, but once we're back, okay, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Yeah. So whatever my account generates from those 7 days, what was the 7 days I gave again? I can't remember. But was it from 8 to 12 or what? Anyway, I made the announcements earlier. So from those 7 days, after those 7 days, either the Friday after that or the Monday after that, we're going to start our presentations and we're going to do a giveaway. So 1 week, V5 income, the team determines what it will be. So if we generate $500 within 1 week, we're going to have a $500 giveaway. If it's $100 within 1 week, we're going to have a $100 giveaway. So get your team ready. Have your team poised and bring people to that presentation, because I don't even care whether they are prospects or members. We're going to give away some good money. If whatever the team generates on my V5 account, we'll do that giveaway that day. And it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward. I wish we could generate $1,000 so that we'll have one shocking meeting here where we'll not even talk much about RoyalQ. All we'll be doing will be sharing the money. All right. So thank you very much, everyone, for your time. Thank you for being here. I believe in RoyalQ. It's going to eradicate poverty in many lives. Let it do some work in the lives of your friends. Thank you and have a pleasant night rest.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good
Thank you,
night.
boss.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night,
sir.
everyone.
Good
Thank you, sir.